Hello Misfits. You can't really tell from title screen, but we're playing Drakengard 1. Yeah, we'll play on normal. Now, this is a hugely underrated game. I'm going to talk over you. People can read it if anyone cares. Drakengard/Europe.com. I should check if that's still alive, as I flick through the book as usual. So, you fight on ground, sort of Dynasty style, but you can also jump on your dragon and just burn them. But this is an amazing sort of dark story. There are few edits to the Western release, but most of it you can still see. But this is, I don't know, push comes to shove, easily my top 10 PS2 games. I have, but I think I haven't quite got to the stage where I want to get them all. I don't see the need. But I have all of them. God, I've got loads. Not even all here when I'm looking. But this, I mean, top 10 games of all time ever. It might be. It might be up there. It's just because the story is so dark and there's just an amazing. I mean, I don't want to go. Well, I'm going to go to spoiler territory. No, we'll start the game before it starts spoiling. I want to play this for a few episodes, definitely. But cool cutscenes done by this game's made by Caviar, published by Square Enix. This game, I didn't show you the opening because I didn't record quick enough. It's what was I going to say? Yeah, the Square Enix logo. It goes Square Enix. It's literally the only game that ever does that on the Square Enix logo, but I always remember it. Big battles, lots of blood. Now, he's getting beaten. So that's Kaim. He's I don't want to say hero. Hero is an incredibly strong word for this guy. I mean, he looks quite generic, but because he's sort of quite buff compared to the normal sort of default hero. And he's got a little bit of a unique look, so he is interesting. I'm going to flick through the book, full colour. Got the character bios of our team of, I certainly won't say heroes. Looking at these poor sorry people. Oh, this music's very familiar instantly. This is a hard game though. I remember the first time I played it, I ended up doing this first level many times. Equip several weapons. You've got a... it's an amazing game. Can we read their stories? No, we can't. So, this is in... Nier is a sequel to this. One of the endings. And Nier 2 is a sequel to Nier. Drakengard 2 is the sequel to this one, but goes off in a different direction. Oh, analog stick only. I can't use D-pad.
The Empire has surrounded the castle.
So we're already gonna... Yeah. So EXP. I mean, it looks basic, but... Well, what was that? Was that me? So when you do a little... Oh, L1. L1 goes that way, R1 goes that way. I was instinctively doing Dynasty Warrior controls. Yeah, so that's our health, those little orange things. I guess the green ones are magic. Got Square's normal attack. This game has loads of hidden things around the map. So you need to, on any of these games, these Caviar, I don't know, Drakengard universe, to get the best ending, you need to find every weapon and level them up to max. So there might be weapons hidden in all sorts of little corners. So you need to go back. I need to go back to a lot of levels, or do certain events. Now my hand is sort of muscle memory is about to say R2 is select weapon. Oh, and it is. I already got the one in comment dance. So circle? No, circle is not magic. Okay, that does use that green bar. Does that use it? No, it is just the... this. Does a lot of damage though. So there's outdoor levels, indoor levels, lots of different environments. And plenty of blood on the ground. Oh, you want to get your combo up. I think that's what's giving us more XP. And that's 25 kills so far. We should just head into where it tells us. We'll get a good group. It's good look to the game as well. You saw like the parchment design behind that.
Show no mercy. Attack.
His kind of British accent, but not quite. Oh, that was good. And I keep beating triangle, so he throws that out afterwards every time. And I think dodge needs to be used a bit more than I'm doing it. No, that's good. Definitely got big range. We'll kill this Black Knight guy. But the dragon, we'll get our dragon in a bit. But if you the thing in this game, I think you've read it in a lot of books. You have, if you get to bond with a beast, you need to sacrifice something, and it's, I mean, our character just loses his voice, but most of them are very important or symbolic to the character. Some films sacrifice a lot more than others, I will admit. One character sacrifices his hair, so you know he might have gone bald anyway. But some of the others are just... One of the characters... Oh, well, some character sacrifices his sight. And it's a big sacrifice, and it is fitting for him. But one of the women who joins your party, she does avenge the death of her children. And to get a beast, she sacrifices her womb. So to avenge her children, she can't get any more children. So that's a, you know, proper sacrifice. You know, one for one. Now I don't know if we can save. I don't know if we die, we get to keep our EXP. It's been quite generous on the healing items today, though. But we're okay. Ah, go on. Okay, it's got to be the direction your character is facing rather than... 1, 2, 3. No, I haven't got much of a combo yet. Let's have a look. What can... Oh, that's not doing anything. What's select do? Even less. L2? I think L2 would summon our ally menu, had we had any allies. You know what, just using that magic to clear out these guys is probably a good idea. So I think we only really have X triangle, I mean square triangle as our combo. No, I saw that. So I never knew, when I was playing Nier, I got on launch, it looked so good. Never knew I was related to this game, but all the time playing Nier, I had a nagging feeling a lot of these weapons look very familiar. And you have the same weapons in Nier as you do in this game. And it makes sense. Okay, now I found that combo, that's all I'm going to do. Bit of magic in there, bit more magic in there. There isn't really much of a connection. It's one of the endings, which you have to do everything for. But the endings, it's not just like, you know, you choose 1 of 5 at the end. They happen at different stages, so once you do a lot of the game, you get ending 1. But then you can keep going, get another one. And there is, like, you know, there's an evil path to an even more evil path. Okay, we already figured that one out, computer game. So where are we going now? Gotta kill those 2 flashes. Ah, horses. Okay, he's not that tough. I was expecting the silly knights you see in a lot of the Samurai Warrior games where they just knock you off. You know, getting XP always feels rewarding.
They're within the castle walls. Your sister.
Oh.
I mean, her ladyship.
So yeah, we're getting to the story. So I really do need an R1 a lot more. Still need to look for a new PlayStation 2 controller. As R1, not doing much. Now, later on, you just come out to level, you got the dragon. And you can just fly over these guys, kill them in one flame. And, you know, how many games can do that? I'm trying to think why I bought this. I know it's not important at all, but... You know, is it a game I don't remember buying it new. Definitely bought Drakengard 2 new. That was a very late PS2 game. I think next gen was out. I think the last new, as in new on launch, PS2 game I bought was Valkyria Profile 2. I remember when the shops had, you know, it was 360 and maybe PS3 in this country, probably not though. The meager PS2 claims are still there. Had Drakengard. Oh, not Drakengard, Valkyrie Profile 2. Another huge, well, I'd say it's hugely underrated. The first isn't their first one, never came out on PlayStation in this country. I think it got a bit ignored. But yeah, they seem to go back their spot. But I know in other countries Valkyrie Profile is mad. Oh, that's an amazing game. Literally the reason I need to get the one of those that good model PS2 so I can play it for this. And a treasure chest has appeared. I feel it does show us. Oh, that's also leveled up. Quick game. Okay, treasures is a bit. Oh, right here. Because sometimes you do things. That's how you get like certain weapons. You know, we are going to enter the castle, but we're going to enter it on another episode. Oh, it's still playing. There we go. So this is farewell. Farewell, but not forever.